Hi guys, welcome back. Scatlink here, and we're up for more of Donkey Kong 64 in the last episode. We did the Donkey Kong arcade in the story mode, which means we only have one life instead of the 3 that you get when you normally play the game in real life. Yep, the Donkey Kong arcade is part of this game as a package deal. So you get 2 games for the price of 1. Or is there more? We'll find that out later. But I also went and go get a banana fairy that we uncovered in the episode before then, which was episode 9. But because I was talking about E3 news and stuff, I completely missed that cutscene somehow, even though I was looking at the screen. And, well, after the DK thing and splicing it in and grabbing it, hopefully we won't have one of those moments again. And yes, those 2 banana fairies, the one with Funky and the one in DK's, in that tunnel to DK's number pads, yeah, in the exact same area, pretty much right next to each other. Kinda crazy if you think about it. And yes, everyone can grab those banana fairies. But in this episode, we're now going to clear out the whole of R&D and hopefully the whole of production, saving the boss for last and a few more DK Isle stuff. That's my plan. So, yeah, no more chaotic forgettings of what have we done and whatnot. And like I said, I did get that other banana fairy. We do have 4 now, as I will show you. There we go. In case if that was missed or whatnot. But yeah, and once we finish Frantic Factory, I think we'll be going back to Jungle Japes and Angry Aztec to finish those places off. That'll take a couple of episodes in itself. Okay, so funny fact is while I'm trying to get this balloon, there it is. Yeah, well, in that Super Mario 64 ROM hack, which is Super Donkey Kong 64, but Goombas actually appear out of these instead of Kremlings, but you don't actually play the minigame like you're supposed to. And you've got to be careful here, because sometimes you can hit the wrong one just because of the hitbox, like, you know, as well as the slippery nature on turning around. Like, sometimes you surge, sometimes you don't. See, that was a surge. That's a normal turn, that's a normal turn. And then, you know, then you start surging if you turn too quickly. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, this is basically a Simon Says game. Oh, there was a trick I just did. Ground pound, then walk onto the switch, and then it still works. And it's the same pattern every time you play the game. It's literally just the same pattern. It's never randomized like what most games do, like with, you know, Majora's Mask and the Bomber's Code, which is randomized to a set of 25 patterns, I think, because, you know, there's only 5 numbers, different settings from that. But yeah, it's the same pattern every time. So it's yellow, blue, yellow, purple. That called it. So yellow, and it just basically adds 1 every single time. As I said, Simon Says. Don't surge like that, that messes you up. You can take as long as you want, as long as you don't leave the area. So, there we go. Alright. Yellow, blue, yellow, purple. Green. Alright. So, yellow, blue, yellow, purple. We're just going up on the letters right now. There we go. You'll know when you get it wrong because it'll make a noise and you have to press the button again and start from scratch. So it's blue, so yeah, it's yellow, blue, yellow, purple, green, yellow again. So we're back to the yellow after that. So let's go do this again. Kind of time consuming, can't help that. Gotta make sure I'm right on it because I don't want him to. I don't want Lanky to accidentally press one that I don't want pressed, and have to do the whole bloody lot again. That'd be fun. No, it won't. No, it wouldn't. It'd be a bloody hassle. Oh, one more round. Yellow, blue, yellow. Purple, green, yellow. Then we go to red. Alright then. Yep, they all burp. They're rude. And the funny thing is, you don't actually fight red Kremlings in normal conditions. They only appear in minigames like this, and a certain barrel minigame that we haven't bumped into yet, which I don't think you actually do until halfway through the game. That's a thing. Alright, I want to get green. Come back to yellow. So now we go to C, then we go to B, then we go all the way back up to E, jump back to C, then jump to A. So we kind of skip one every time we go down. So it does have a pattern. And with that, out pops a banana. Like, yeah, the Kremlins are like, yeah, they don't eat. We could go on for all day. You're probably not going to leave us alone unless we give you a banana. So here you go. Have your potassium fruit. That big bloody crescent-shaped seed. I think they're considered seeds. Yeah, didn't I not read somewhere before that bananas are actually seeds or something to that effect? Because, yeah, like, fruits are seeds, really, aren't they? They're just big ones and they're edible. And they have smaller seeds within them. But yeah, anyway, that's That's one of Lanky's. I forget if there's another one of Lanky's around here. Let's scope the area out. I know that one Kong has 2 minigames around here. That's Diddy. That's the way to the powerhouse, as well as Beaver Bother, which we had an excellent time on. Never happened again. Ah, it's Chunky who has 2. Because then it takes you to Tiny's racetrack and the lever for Donkey that makes the pad and Chunky's coins available. So yeah, I think we'll do Diddy first and then we'll clear out both Chunky's afterwards. That seems like a better plan. So we don't have to switch to Diddy and then switch back to Chunky again. We'll just blast Chunky out. I wanted to save these for this episode and I really wanted to cover the DK arcade. Normally that would be the last thing I leave because even though I was mentioning about my game plan, like I said, I normally finish up top before coming back down. That was the wrong one. And that's because I normally do it that way because I prefer to beat the boss up there before going to Snide, and then I can just exit level afterwards. But I think I'm going to do Snide before doing the boss because that seems more normal and it kind of keeps the pace of the video in terms of like the order that you do them in. Alright, so Diddy's minigame here. We've got 3 doors with numbered codes. You have to punch in that code and the door will open. All of them are incorrect. You have to actually beat all 3 in order to progress. There are some balloons in here I am going to get. Excuse me. There's 3 balloons in here. Holy moly. Can I please hit this? Wow! Didn't hit a single one of them, and 2 of them got in the way. There we go, so that's 2 of them. There's 3 of them. Okay, so that should be all of them, right? We just got tons of bananas for Diddy. And once again, on 73, so there's a couple of spots away from... a couple of bananas away from getting the banana medal. So I think we'll go for this door first. It's easier, so it's 3. 1. Yep, you gotta walk to each button and do it painstakingly slow. It's ridiculous. I don't think any of these codes actually require you to press the same button twice. No, they don't. That's weird. Yeah. So I've done 3, 1. Now I've got to do 2. No, I just did 2. Now I've got to do 4. And there we go. Locks us in. And we unleash the mobs. That is a simple mob. I'm curious, do we have infinite ammo when this is going on? Yeah, we do. Alright, I should have waited now to get these balloons. So we have infinite of those. Do we have infinite of these? No, we don't. Alright, do we have infinite of them? Alright, so we have infinite bombs in case we don't have bombs and we get locked into this minigame. Because otherwise the only way you have to leave is exit level. So if you go against enemies that require bombs or ammo to take out, you're not totally stuck. But crystals, they're still finite. So if you open that again, nothing will happen. You can leave now if you don't want to fight anymore, like if you're low on health. That's really your only issue here. So now we need to press 1, 3, 4, and 2. And there's the second door. So I'm going to be just clipping them out because otherwise it's just a rapid fire. Random edits, because why not? I like to do that. It's like when I was rolling into that thing in rolling into Henna's wall in Twilight Princess in the little replay of the episode afterwards. Can you please stop chasing me for like a couple of seconds, please? I actually need to have some distance so I can chuck a bomb. You know what? Chuck it at the wall. There we go. I was trying to cartwheel. Right. Why is the bomb not bouncing completely over me? There we go. Did I get him? Did I get him? When did I get him? Okay, that was chaotic. Like I said, infinite ammo to take these guys down because you're not going to have a chance otherwise if you didn't come in here with ammo. Which kind of defeats the purpose of really having ammo, really, doesn't it? Because, like, if you require ammo to actually do something, it's going to give you an infinite amount. So, it's just for exploration purposes. It's like, oh, I can't do this yet. Why is the music still playing? Why is the music still playing? There's no enemy here. I hear him. I just don't see him. He was stuck in the doorway? What? Okay, new glitch. Somehow, the Mecha-Kremling, the Mecha-Critter, whatever you want to call it, got stuck in this doorway. Oh, hang on. Wasn't there supposed to be, like, 2 of them coming out, but only one of them made it through the door, and the other one somehow got stuck, And therefore, when I took one of them out without knowing, that guy got stuck in the door, or did only one of them cut out and somehow clip into the door? I'm just surprised that I actually hit him with the bomb, to be fair. Because otherwise, I could have been screwed and have to restart. I had to redo basically this entire episode off. Wow, that was new. I don't know if that's an virtual console thing, because I played through this version when I got it, of course, and that never happened, so yeah. Okay, so let's ignore that glitch for now, and let's just get the next door, which is 4, 2, 3, and 1 for the final door. Once we do this, we get a golden banana. These are taking a little bit longer than I thought. Okay, this time it's only 2, and one of them has not got stuck in the doorway. Can't believe that happened. Right, let's just... Oh, you're coming from over there, mate. I'm actually holding Z, because if you hold Z when you're in first person, you actually go very slow, and it actually helps you, baby. I think I've already explained that before, but I never actually showed that off, like, properly. It's like Twilight Princess aiming, only a lot slower. Which is, like, the best aiming. And I'm floating! That was weird. But yeah, that was, the most interesting run I've had on that minigame thus far. They're not supposed to give chase that bloody often. Right, let's go. Really? I got hit even though the shockwave had already passed? That's not fair. So far, stuff with Diddy has been glitchy. I mean, I'm able to do the bloody jump on the first flipping try I talk about it. I'm able to do a backwards long jump without even mentioning it. For some reason, Diddy is just glitchy with me today, like, through this particular playthrough of the game. I don't know why that is. So, try to be him less, I guess. Less, I guess. I am bypassing his minigames again. I am a squib. No, wait, no, I'm not. Wait, what? I thought I had 2 of them for Chunky. That's Diddy's. That takes you to the bloody place. Oh, I must have miscounted. Okay. I thought someone had 2 around here. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter, we're gonna get everything anyway. That's just me not remembering correctly. Because the problem is when it comes to the middle levels, the middle levels are like in the middle of the game. You don't get to them as often as you would like to, but when you do, you get through them so quickly that you don't remember everything. The early levels you play the most, and you also play the end levels the most, because as you've literally got everything, and they're the last levels of the game, they're going to be well known. So you end up memorising them more than any other level. Now, this gives you a lot of ammo, and I believe it actually doesn't give you infinite ammo, but you don't need ammo, so it's optional. But I'm going to grab it anyway, because I kind of need it. There's the, banana medal, and there's the noise! Wow, that was bloody late! I was about to say, where's the noise? That's why I was dragging it out. And I missed that crate, somehow. Give me that crate. I didn't need it. Oh well. Well, if you don't have Primate Punch, then what's wrong with you? Because it's like something you need. In fact, you actually need both power-ups from this level. The barrel upgrade as well as Primate Punch. If you didn't buy them both, you're going to be stuck in here. Which begs the question why it gives you infinite items if you've got to quit anyway. I guess it's more jerkish. Excuse me. So yeah, basically we've got waves of toys to beat, basically. So we just got to keep on bashing them when they pop out of this chest, Isaac's chest, and we just got to, you know, just defeat everything. Pretty simple. I hit you. Okay, I didn't, but one of my punches that didn't come out very well came out. That dice is huge, and I think this is like the only time you see the dice blocks. The game actually lags pretty bad here, but it actually gives the dude time to build. Am I right on the barrel? No, no. Wait for him to come alive. Yeah, he'll be doing that right when the barrel appears, but because there was no lag, he didn't have time to do that. I can actually just walk right into this thing. Now, there's a problem with this guy that's in all versions of the game, and that wasn't fair, is that you can't just, like, hit him normally, because he'll hit you first. What you gotta do is run into him, and Beyblade into him, and just keep cycling through. Because otherwise, he will definitely hit you, and you will probably miss with a normal punch. I think that misses. No, that actually hit him. Sweet. This does, like I've said before, it actually does more damage, but it's better to just do combos. As you saw, that combo didn't hit at all. So I just prefer to do this. You do get infinite crystal coconuts for this, because otherwise there's no way to beat him. Bombs don't affect him as far as I know. ammo doesn't affect him as fast. I know, even though it gives you ammo anyway. I guess it was if you were going to take out the normal enemies with the guns. Chunky's gun is the most strongest gun in the story mode. He's just the strong Kong in general. He just doesn't have the best speed. Even though this kind of doesn't say much. He's faster than a bunch of bricks. And he's done! And we just pop back into normal size instead of shrinking. It's kind of strange. It's like the only time that happens. Door opens. Where's the banana? Grab all this, because I actually need it all. There we go. It's just enough health. Okay. And of course, like oh yeah, I completely forgot to mention, because I was going to mention it at the beginning of this video. I have been getting a few comments from, yeah, well, just people in general. No one specific. I was going to name specific, but then I'll be here all bloody day. I have been getting some comments saying that the game is too dark when you're in dark areas. So I will actually turn up the brightness when it's like that, because even though it doesn't look so bad during rendering, on YouTube it's really dark, and I've actually gone back into the videos myself on YouTube after they upload, and I can actually tell that they're quite dark, so I'll try and bump up the brightness a little when it comes to the dark areas of this game. So, I mean, I don't know if at the same time I don't know if I should, because then you're seeing the original like graphics as I see them, except for the widescreen. So, because that's the mode I'm technically playing in. So anyway, now I've been moaning about that, what I want to do is head to the production area. I was trying to find the banana peel. There we go. So yeah, now we're going to production. Most funnest area in the game. Not. Actually, I'm going to become tiny. Is there a tiny bat? Oh yeah, I can just use the one from Snipe. That'll do. So let me become tiny for a moment. The reason being is, if you remember, is that going... No, thank God. I was about to say, is that going to hit me as soon as I come out of the banana port? The reason why I want to be tiny is because if you remember when we were coming down this way to production, which funnily enough, this window is kind of near the top of it, if we come over here. Yeah, we're actually at the top of production. That's as tall as it is. Production actually enters the entranceway. I want to come this way and grab these 10 bananas. Yep, you can see a lot of Chunky's bananas are around there. And I actually want to be Diddy when I get in here, so I might actually have to head back to Chunky's room and switch to Diddy, because his blueprint's down here, which we bypassed a bunch of times. A bunch of his bananas are on base. I think you actually have to start as Diddy as well in order to actually activate the... No, wait, does the lift actually get activated as soon as this gets activated? I think Diddy's one of the first ones you want to do anyway. Regardless, I think the switch is that a lanky switch. Yeah, because as you can see, there's bananas everywhere. Oh, it was right next to the original door I was at. And it was the lanky switch, yeah. Because you have to hop onto this lift just to get up there. I'm going to zoom out the camera here. But yeah, I want to start as Diddy because all of his stuff is around here. And Tiny's actually the one all the way at top. So I'm going to head through to the storage room, back to where Chunky was, and I'm going to go use the tag barrel. Give me a moment. And I'm back. Alright, so let's go... Excuse me. Let's go grab all this. I just remembered I got to be lanky and get that balloon in DK's area, which was just into that... Basically inside the machines. So let me just tail whip this guy. Lower his defense so much that he'll die in the next hit. So much as a tail whip's actually able to knock him out. If only that could be done in Pullman, that would have been funny. If your defense is so low, even a stat lowering move can do damage. Let me just grab the rest of these bananas, and that should be now 85, there we go. Alright, so I will actually leave that entrance for now. I'm not going to forget about it, because I need to find Diddy's switch. I think I'll just do another lap of one here, just to be that person. Smack this switch, I pressed Z. I pressed Z! Come on, game, don't be weird. Yeah, once again, it's near the top, that's something. But this way... we'll be able to activate the, in fact, Chunky's one is actually the lowest one, and a lot of his bananas are up on the way. But everyone's got to normally go up this way anyway. So we'll make note on who we need to actually bring on the normal route. But this way we'll activate Banana Port 4, and then I can teleport, or Banana Port, shall I say, up to the top. Right, so I saw a balloon, I pressed jump, and he didn't jump until after he slipped. I can get smacked by that pretty hard. Yeah, watch out for those, boxes. I haven't actually got hit by them yet, which is nice, but you don't want to get hit by them. It's not nice. I like this detail on the wall. It's actually just an animated image, an animated texture, but it actually looks 3D if you stand far enough away, which, in 64 terms, is pretty sweet. Right, let's get back. I'm not even holding it. And, okay, climb up on invisible air and then drop. That's fair. I'm going to come back up there. There's being silly. Oh my god, get up there, you stupid monkey! Right. I did not... I was trying to walk. Okay, finally landed on this bloody bit. Okay, that's a tiny balloon. I need to remember that. That's all I wanted to check, but it wouldn't let me. And every time I grab the ledge, he just falls off immediately after climbing up. It's like, why would you grab there if you're just going to drop and not grab the ledge again? At least in other games you would grab the ledge again, knowing that, hey, if you just hop to the left a little, you might actually make it. But nope. Bloody polygons and Diddy's weird hitbox. What is with Diddy, seriously? Tiny can't grab nothing. And Diddy can't platform... Seriously, I pressed jump again and he didn't jump. Right. Let's do the testing method again, because it's going to pass the test when it doesn't matter. Jump, jump, jump. Long jump. Jump and B. Now it's working. Is it going to work when it matters? Probably not, because that's how it normally works. Prove me wrong. I'm going to cut until I get back up there for 7th time already. Okay. Back up here again. I swear, I may actually not have many of these issues if I was playing the 64 version. Not because the Wii U version is a little bit weird, the Wii U Virtual Console version is weird, but more like the controls. I'm more used to the 64 controller than a Wii U fight pad, but I was way more used to the fight pad than a classic controller, because I'm used to playing 64 games with a GameCube controller. So, and as the fight pad is a GameCube controller, what the hell? I landed up here. Can I recover from this? No, I just made it worse. Great. At least I'm next to the lift. Hey! I might just go with timing in a minute, because this is getting dumb. At least I'm not under a time limit, which some of these switches can actually give you. Cutting again! Holy crap, this is dumb. No! You son of a bitch! Somehow you just went slow-mo moon. Okay, guys, somehow I'm stuck into this thing to a point that's actually dragging me along. That was weird. What the? How many times do I have to make this exact same jump? I already made it. Then I fall off immediately after I make it. Turn the camera! Zoom it back in! Christ! Why did you move slowly to the... No! Oh my god, I remedied that situation. I think I did the moon... the tail jump glitch again. Anyway... Get over here. I would like to stop talking, but since fair use means nothing these days, I'm going to have to keep talking, which divides my concentration a bit. There we go. Like I said, if I was using a 64 controller, I may have a little bit more input control. Why can't I not turn the camera here? It's getting stuck on the bloody wall. There we go. Now I landed on this thing. All I wanted to do was jump on this thing so I could bring this around town, so I could land on this. That's all I wanted to do, because now I've got my checkpoint. And there's a tag barrel right next to it, which is sweet and dandy. We'll get Diddy's banana in a minute. I'm going to go and get Lanky's stuff, because that took forever. I don't know why I did it as Diddy anyway, because there was nothing on his route. But, yeah, I should have really changed character in hindsight. Oh, whatever. It was fun for you guys, see me rage. I kept every one of them eaten for you, because I know how you like that shit. Anyway. Enough of my saltiness, let's go do this. Yeah, it's funny anyway, I'll probably laugh during it anyway. Why is it working? I think there's like a bit of an input lag, to be fair. Because, like, it's a wireless controller, then connected to a wire. That's kind of the thing. Was there anything else over there I just saw? What is that? Is those crystal coconuts? Yeah, those are crystal coconuts, okay. Never mind. I thought they were something more important, like coins for DK or something that I somehow missed. That would have been annoying. Well, no, not really annoying, because I've got this pad right here. So that's slam. That's chunkies. I want Lankies. Lankies is over this way. In my face. Yeah, right next to this, like to the switch, like I mentioned. Get past here before I get hit. You're not hitting me, buddy. I'm pounding the switch before the cutscene activates. His is even higher than everyone else's. I believe that banana is actually there, and you don't have to hit the switch. The switch just literally shows you the location. I think the reason being is that they don't expect you to go all the way up there until you pound the switch for Lanky, so you know who the banana is for in the first place. And why am I coming up this way? This way's stupid. Because there's nothing for Lanky on that route. It's all tiny and chunky. Which, speaking of chunky, I'm actually going to have to do that route Well, actually, I don't have to, because his banana is actually right in there, but that won't allow you to go in there until after you've, like, you know, pounded his switch, and you are actually under a time limit with Chunky. Which does actually blow. Can I please turn the camera? Thank you. And I did not land on it, and I almost remedied that situation, but I couldn't. Seriously, this is the most annoying room in this level, because if you fall, you've got to make your way all the way back up there. And I just realised I might as well take the lift now I'm down here anyway, because I've got to grab stuff, so I might as well do that now. At least Chunky actually has more airtime, despite being the most chunkiest of the bunch. Get it, Chunky? Yeah, that was a terrible joke. So over here, don't do that! Why did I move downwards when I jumped? I did that, which gives you like an extra little boost upwards, as you see right there. I moved downwards. Did the pipe push me downwards? If so, then why did I not keep my upward momentum with the attack? Because, like, I don't know. I always find ways to complain in games I love for whatever reasons. Like, I mean, to be fair, this game kind of needs a remake, or at least a sequel. I've mentioned that before, but I forgot that was Tiny's. But I do need these coins, and I still need to come up this way, because it's easier to actually get to this middle bit from below than above, because, like, those pylons that spin from above, it's, like, literally right above here. Unless you're right in the middle where you get the banana, then drop down, you're guaranteed to land here, but, like I said, you kind of got the banana in the first place for that. And I forgot I needed to come over here with Lanky. I'm not paying attention right now, because it's like, this bloody room, you gotta do it so many times just to get stuff. It's the same in Mario 64 Castle. In fact, this room is even worse in Super Donkey Kong 64, excuse me. Can I please turn this bloody camera? I've had to press the button 3 times to force it behind me. I landed on the platform and I didn't stay on it. Thank God I remedied that. Be back up there in a moment. God damn. And I missed a coin. Alright, now I'll meet you back up there. Okay, so that thing is now slamming. Right, I just want to stand here, because as long as you stand here, you'll grab the items. But notice that I'm not actually moving. For whatever reason, on this particular platform, when it spins, you stay facing in the direction that you yourself put yourself in. You don't actually face along with it. So when you're trying like align a jump, you don't move with the platform, which can also mess up your jump. And I don't know why that's a thing. It doesn't do that on any other surface, as far as I know. Or does it do it on the ships in the next level? I don't know. Yeah, I said ships in the next level. It's a water level. No big surprise. And with this, after all this kerfuffle, we're going to get Chunky's last bunch of bananas right here. And I'm immediately going to try and jump for that. Yay! Made it. So I'm not going to take full damage. Even if you take full damage, just take the pad, jump into the tag barrel, and recover your health. And how do you know I'm coming down here? I'm like way above. You can't just camp. Yep, suddenly banana. But like I said, time limit. So I'm actually going to go back. Well, what you're supposed to do, yeah, you're giving maximum time to grab this. So they expect you to walk all the way up there and fail a bunch of times just trying to get back up here. I guess they expect you to do Chunky's first, as his is like the earliest, like the lowest banana to get in this room. And that's a great camera angle, right inside the bloody tag barrel. Thanks, game. Did I? Wow, I just made that in one. But yeah, like I said, getting the banana port first and then grabbing all the bananas second is normally what I like to do. Then go for the bananas, because it can be a bit of a pain otherwise. I don't think I can get squished here. I guess we'll find that out. Oh wait, it won't actually come down if I'm in the way. Okay. Oh, thank you for letting me into a false sense of security game. That's fair. Am I allowed out? Thank you. I'm not gonna make that jump. That's dumb. I just didn't want to get squished again. Instead, I'll squish myself. How about that game? I'll squish myself. Anyway, Chunky Bum. Because why not? Nah. I'm gonna now switch to Lanky again, I think. Actually, I'll switch to Tiny quickly. Yeah, I'll do Tiny first. I think what I'll do is I'll grab the rest of the items down below here, and then we'll start afresh and get the final bananas and do the boss in the next episode. I think that should be what I should do. I'm gonna just do that quickly, just so I don't float by accident. There we go, so that's that one. Alright, so all of her bananas are up top. Up top? Yes, up top. So, go back in here. In fact, I'm just going to go cut to Lanky. Give me a moment. Lanky's the man for the job. I actually got to take those lifts. I will actually take those lifts with Lanky because he's like got that weird jump and that helps. I did that on purpose because it's actually easier to climb up the stairs than going down them. As weird as that may sound, at least you stop yourself on every step. If you don't, you're just going to make me lose. Don't do it. You did it. Ugh. I tried turning the camera, it wouldn't let me turn the camera again. You gotta remember, this is like the age of the games where... Yeah, this is the age of gaming where camera angles for 3D spaces wasn't exactly perfected. They didn't get that right until like the GameCube era. And a few select games like Ocarina of Time that actually did allow you to turn the camera into walls. Yes, you get a close-up, but it was still centered there. I bypassed Banana Port 4 because I'm talking about camera angles. I'll get back there. Don't worry. Bloody tag barrel. Okay, why are you not grabbing the thing? Why are you not grabbing the thing? I'm walking right into it. What is up with this episode? Seriously, I can't platform. I can't do stuff, and I'm getting angry about everything. I hate this room. I do not like this room. It's a platforming challenge, but remember, it's a 64 game. The door distance isn't the best. I actually landed on that, and I did not realise it until it was too late. And where the hell am I? Getting punched by a Kasplat, and I somehow escaped. Okay, that's what happened. I think this is a good enough time to end it off. I'm taking this Banana Port and getting the hell out of here. So you know what? Just standing under here for my safety, crouching like a baby, because I'm scared of this room at this point. In the next episode, guys, we will finish off the rest of this bloody room, production room, grab the last bananas and blueprints, and then challenge the boss and get the hell out of here. Sounds like a good plan to me. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Sorry for all the bloody failure on platforming. Good lord. That's why I don't play Mario much. See you guys then.